I'm sorry that it's been a long time since I reviewed a movie, but I've been very busy recently with school and everything, and I just didn't have enough time to watch a lot of great movies that I've heard have been coming out. I'm gonna try to get back up there as best as I can by watching movies, reviewing them, because you know what? It's what I like to do. I like reviewing movies. And I'm probably not gonna review all of these movies. I'm just gonna review the ones that I did watch, since there are a bunch more movies coming out in the near future that I definitely want to review as well. But last night I did have the chance to go watch Sicario, and I thought, hey, might as well give you my opinion on it. So here we go. Sicario is the story of an FBI agent played by Emily Blunt who is elected by a government task force led by Josh Brolin to aid in an escalating war against drugs at the border area between the US and Mexico. However, throughout the entire movie, Emily Blunt's character is constantly asking the same questions over and over again. What's going on? Why are we here? Why are we doing this? Who is this guy that's just here? Is he an assassin? We don't know. This movie is directed by Denis Villeneuve, who also directed the movie Prisoners, which personally is one of my all time favorite movies. I love this movie to death. So it shouldn't be shocking when I say that I was really, really looking forward to Sicario. And I will say that Sicario has Denis Villeneuve's stamp all over it. This is a dark and brutal movie that, for the most part, thanks to its strong tension, chilled me to the very core of my body. Denis Villeneuve did a fantastic job directing this movie. He really has a keen sense for storytelling. The way he directs this movie, it's literally like a puzzle piece. You're trying to figure out what goes where. For the most part in the entire runtime of the movie, you're literally guessing what's going to happen. And not even just the story, but also for the characters as well. Speaking of characters, let me talk about the performances by Emily Blunt, Benicio del Toro, and Josh Brolin. Emily Blunt is fantastic as this FBI agent who is literally questioning what side of the law she's working with. Her character is constantly on edge and never has any time to breathe, and yet you're continuously following along with her every step of the way. Benicio del Toro is also fantastic as this sort of hitman who we don't know which side of the law he's working on, but we want to learn more about him. He's the very mysterious character in this movie. You just buy him completely. I think he has some serious Oscar contention as well. But who really surprised me the most was actually Josh Brolin. He plays one of the heads that's leading the charge in Juarez, and there's just something really odd about this character that I honestly found very intriguing. He actually has quite a bit of funny lines in this movie that, rather than detract from the movie, it actually helps build his character throughout this entire movie, and we get a taste of what this character actually is. And it actually works very well with this dark, brooding tone of the movie. It could have been just a silly comment that kind of lightheartens the mood of this dark tone for a sec, or like just a smirk right before a dark scene's about to happen. It was it was just weird, but oddly enough, it was entertaining to watch. So I gotta commend Josh Brolin on that. I thought he did a fantastic job. And my oh my, this movie looks freaking gorgeous. For many of those who don't know, Roger Deakins is a beast when it comes to cinematography. It truly just breaks my heart to know that this guy has not won an Oscar yet, but that's another argument for another day. This guy just truly knows how to get the most perfect shots ever. And that's just for simple scenes, like if you just put Emily Blunt in a spot or whatever and just put the camera there, he knows how to get the perfect angle. But when you film action, and this movie has action, it looks astounding. As far as issues with the movie, I'd probably say that the first third, not including the very beginning of the movie, kind of has its slow parts, and some scenes tend to drag more than others. There was also like a minor key character in the movie that I don't think really got enough attention. You simply just don't learn much about him. And the ending of this movie just honestly felt unfulfilling. Don't get me wrong, there were excellent scenes going on towards the end of this movie, but it felt like it was literally only ending like a second third of the movie, and I just honestly wish that we got like at least 30 minutes more of learning more about Benicio del Toro's character than what we had just learned. I guess what I'm trying to say is I wish there was more to it rather than just what we got. But to be fair, I'm probably the only one that even feels that way, so you'll probably be fine with the ending of this movie though. However, overall,
This is a very intense film packed with strong tension, excellent performances by virtually everyone in this movie, and beautiful direction and cinematography. Even with my minor gripes, I still think this is an absolute must see. That is if you can get past, the gruesome violence, brutal blood, and everything, stuff like that. Just fair warning. In the end, Denis Villeneuve once again proves that he is a director to look out for. I'm going to give Sicario an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Hopefully I'll try to do more videos in the future, but until then, I'll see you next time.